I hate a lot of things, but I hate what the internet is today. I'm a millennial, aka an old man, and I was born all the way back in 1994. I'm talking Saturday cartoons, trips to Blockbuster, wired video game controllers. Being born in the 90s was the best. And I'm saying that sarcastically because everyone always thinks their generation is the best. Being born in the 90s, I got the benefit of being old enough to remember life with trash internet, but also young enough to grow along with the current technology. I love gaming, but I remember I thought online gaming was stupid when that first started. And today it's a multi-billion-dollar industry that can even land you a scholarship to some colleges. The point is that as a millennial, I was able to grow in the before and after a modern day internet. This video is not meant to start a war of the generations, because if it's one thing that millennials and Gen Zers can agree on, it's that boomers suck. As I'm getting older, one thing I'm trying not to do is grow into that bitter old man that just hates the younger generation. Now, if any Gen Zer watches this video, I'm an ally, but I can't lie, y'all make it hard sometimes with your damn TikTok dances and bringing back baggy clothes after I threw away everything from my childhood. I'm joking, but on a serious note, I don't like the impact that the internet and social media has on people today. I couldn't imagine being born in the last few years. Babies basically come out the womb with the iPad attached to their hands. Every moment of your life is being documented for strangers on the internet. When I was growing up, if you got dunked on in gym class, the people that were there might laugh at you, but today you're gonna get posted on the internet and go viral on Bleacher Report. I saw a lot of people get their ass whipped in middle and high school. I saw it, other students that were there saw it, not the entire world. I love the internet and social media, but the influence that it has on people today, it's so annoying. Everyone seems to be in a competition these days, which is stupid. Now, you might laugh at this and people may not even want to admit it, but for a lot of people, they feel like they're not doing enough or are enough. A lot of people try to compare themselves to other people in every aspect of their life. If you're insecure about the way you look, if you scroll on Instagram for 30 seconds, you're gonna feel like you're not pretty enough. If you see a popular internet couple, you might feel like your relationship isn't enough. I'm not perfect, I'm guilty of it too. Finances are always an interesting topic. I see people traveling out the country, buying nice cars, buying Drake and Beyonce concert tickets. Bro, the fact y'all can do that in this economy. Are y'all hiring? Life plays out at different speeds for people. And you have to remember that, at least on social media, for the most part, people only post their highlights. Young or old, for some, they allow social media to dictate their life. If you can't tell with this channel by now, I don't take myself seriously. I can laugh at myself. I'm not perfect. Like I say, I'm just a guy. But I can do that because I think everyone else is crazy. The main character syndrome that everyone has today, and everyone thinks they're the star of this non-existent reality show. Hey, I can't even lie, I catch myself having a gym moment from time to time, looking away to an imaginary camera. Social media will have you buying clothes you don't like, not wearing hairstyles that you want to, trying different foods and drinks just because it's popular. Do y'all remember that Capriccio drink that blew up around 2018 or whatever? It was people saying they drank one bottle out of a 4-pack and said they woke up the next morning and didn't know where they was at. It's regular wine. I tried it for the first time like 2 years ago and I ain't think nothing about it. But maybe I'm an alcoholic. Don't take fashion advice from me, but don't get me started on those red boots or whatever that people were hyping up. People will think something is ugly and still want to buy it just because. And why is that? Because it's popular and they have it and you don't. Little girls are growing up and seeing Instagram models and not realizing the amounts of surgery or photo editing that goes behind their pictures. Now, I'm not gonna post any pictures exposing models because on Next Life, we try to keep it positive over here, and I don't care that much, but just know on the internet, everything is fake. I remember one time in college, we watched this documentary in class on how nothing on the internet is what it seems. And it was one part in the movie where they showed this model and she was so beautiful, but she spoke with the camera so we could see what she looked like in real life. And then the photographers took pictures of her and they showed us the editing process behind it. They showed them sculpting her nose, sculpting her waist, adjusting her eyes, dragging her hair every which way. The final pictures looked like a completely different person, and she was already beautiful. There's gonna be children and grown women who see those final results in the magazine or Instagram and try to compare themselves when it's almost physically impossible for a human to look that way. Even the model herself didn't look like that. I don't want to tell other people what to do with their life because I don't want them to tell me what to do with mine. But to me, it's crazy to see people turn 18 and just jump to get surgery done on their body, or they destroy their perfectly fine teeth and get veneers. People don't even give their bodies time to develop, but for some, that's what they feel like they need to do these days. But don't listen to me. Do what you want to do. Men aren't exempt from it either. I'm sure you've seen the toxic masculinity wave that's gotten so popular over the years. Whether you want to say that loser Andrew Tate or whoever, but people like that, unfortunately, are shaping a generation of boys that's going to become men one day. Now, to me, all of that stuff is stupid. Any man that needs to call himself an alpha male to make himself feel better, to me is just a puss in boots. According to that side of the internet, if you're not sleeping with 5 women a day, make 100,000 a day, you got 5 Lamborghinis in the garage, you're not a man. You're gonna have young and old men feeling like they're not at where they should be in life. I'm a regular dude, I drive a regular car, I work a regular job, and that's perfectly fine with me. I don't live my life feeling like I need to be something that I'm not just to impress a bunch of strangers on the internet. I don't want my whole life on the internet, which I know is crazy because I have a YouTube channel. I don't even really post pictures or talk about my family on social media. When it comes to my personal life, I want to keep some things private. If I had a girlfriend, I don't even want my relationship on the internet like that. Unfortunately today, a lot of women are going to hear that and think that means you're cheating. But if any girl out there wants to be my girlfriend and be a YouTube couple, let me know. We can do fake prank videos. We can do fake cute moments together. What do people be watching? The internet is such a strange and hateful place that I don't want certain things out there. You could just graduate from college and be excited and post a picture of your degree. Some stranger is gonna come out of left field and be like, man, that trash ass school. Yo man just proposed to you. You can be excited, you're a fiance now, you post a picture of the ring online, some stranger's gonna say, man, that little ass ring. At this point, I'd be so nervous to open up Twitter in public. I don't know if a dead body or a porn's gonna show up. We have access to all of this stuff at our fingertips, and I feel like that's why we become so desensitized to everything. Just think about all the videos you've probably seen over the years of somebody clearly needing help, and it's just a bunch of people standing around with their phones out. I remember last year I saw this video of a car accident, and somebody came over and helped pull the person out with one hand, but they used one hand because they had their phone in the other and it was recording the whole thing. It is okay to put your phone down. If I did something romantic for my girl, if I proposed to my girl and the first thing she did was pull her phone out, maybe I'm tripping, but I would be upset. This life of always being connected to people is so weird to me. Just live your life. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't let me or a bunch of strangers dictate what you should think is cool in your life. I don't care how good you tell me a movie or album is. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Don't worry about the fear of missing out or comparing your situation to somebody else's. Just remember that everything on the internet is fake. Like, look at this hand and look at this knife. They both look pretty real, right? Well, watch this. Nah, I'm just messing with you. But the internet is a strange place. These are just some of the random thoughts that I be having. But speaking of social media, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. We like to have fun over there. I made a joke about Smokey Robinson the other day and it started all funny, but then people was in my mentions, they was arguing about God and bruh. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. How has the internet impacted you? Good or bad, let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, love you guys. Tell somebody you love them. See you in the next life.